we'll start again. I believe that Nita's meeting today. I don't even know your name. I'm not long up and I'll be going back again for a rest, etc. But I wanted to communicate with you. I spoke to you about the drug running for NATO. That's what's been going on. And it's serious. Serious. And it's serious today. They're doing it a different way. They're dropping the stuff when they come back. Now, I said I had every proof of that, 1970. And Sir David McNee, I have every proof. I have all their numbers. Now, I was a midwife at Brayholme Maternity, and we did all the Navy and we did the island people and all the difficulties. And I delivered the commander's sixth son, I think. 6 sons. This was the 6th one. And I asked her the story that he told me, when I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't go out with married men. But he asked me to stay and I could see that he was in a terrible state, shaking. And I thought, right. So I told him straight away, there'll be no relationship with me. I didn't really drink. If I got a half pint of shandy that lasts me the whole night, that was it. But I was going back to America, etc. But I had to go to take blood off her in the morning. And I asked her, I said, I know that I shouldn't say this. It's up to you whether you say yes or no. But I would like to know the truth about that. And I said, and if it's possible for you, So she said, leave it with me. So then she told me the following day, I'm afraid it's all true, what he told you. So that was fine. So they were all chief petty officers on the Revenge, and there's 6 of them. And they've dumped them now in Dundee, and they haven't dismantled them. And as early as Winnie Ewing talking to us about Milwaukee, now that was the heir. My children, 40 years ago, they've still not done anything about it. But I've got all the proof. So, regardless of everything else, and I need you to know that, I also had said to the Mr. Guterres about the fact that I had suggested that these people, the royals, they are so important. They're set apart. So regardless of everything, they know, plus the fact that Gorbachev says that, if you kill a king, regicide, the reverberations of that, the reverberations about the death of Mary Queen of Scots are still going on. And they're still stealing her jewels. It's only just a few weeks ago that the Norfolk was robbed, so it's important for me to say this next bit. So, as I say, the advice that I gave for him to take yes or no was that this is not just a pandemic, this is a happening. Now, there are Christian people all over the world, and they all know that this is a special time and that these are special things that are happening. It says in the coronation for Her Majesty that she keeps everything till Christ comes. Now there's a problem with jewels. And there's a problem with jewels that costs lives. And the big folk, the ones that are going after money and they've ended up with no soul, that's where the problem is. So check that out, please. And I've already spoken to say to Harry and to everybody that's not got a brain in their head, the reporters, no brains there. Take example, yesterday they're saying to Kate about the new baby, looking for a wee bit looking for a scoop. And she's in grief. And she's in grief. I'm going to say it one more time. And she's in grief. Sophie, your Grace, I've got somebody that I'm going to be seeing, and I've known her for a long while, and she's in PR, etc. And I know that you're going to break up as well. I can see that. And because you're Noah Royal, and you were very close to the Duke of Edinburgh, it's going to be hard for you as well. And Eddie, don't you worry. I've got something organised for you. And Andrew, I've got something organised for you. Later. Don't worry. And don't worry about the world, and don't worry what anybody says. And, you know, this is something that's special for you to take. You want it, you don't want it, whatever. I'll be putting it through privately. Okay? Privately. Don't even know what your name is, but I know that today's the day. Okay, so